Each unit is built and designed according to what materials we have. We have to go out and scout windows, and of course we want to try to keep them consistent in height, shapes, somewhat, but each one is unique, so you have more creative flexibility if you're willing to accept we call it history character, you know? Somebody else that wants something new with sheetrock and tile in it, we can't touch that, you know? We don't even use drywall. Can't use it because when you ship it, it'll break and you have repairs. Well, we want this thing to go drop ready. When you get it, you plug it into a generator, you hook up your water, you catch your water, you can put your solar panels on. The sheetrock and all that, you have to put paints on, you have to put the plaster on. It's energy, it's materials, it's volatile organic compounds being emitted. The materials, you know, all the stuff that we use doesn't off-gas. It's 100 years old. It's already off-gas. It's not going to go anywhere. And then the new materials that we paint or use are all latex, no Bach emitters.
Zen Joaquin, she's one of the leaders of the Dwell and Design Conference who works with EcoFabulous. They did our interior design work last year and they're going to do it again this year for us.
This year, I'm going to try to reinvent it completely. Still have 400 square feet to work with, but I'm going to try to do lots of different things using immense amounts of reclaimed materials as well as sustainable and renewable materials. Taking a look at the overall plan, I want to make sure that everything is cohesive. This is the turquoise-ish color, teal color of the washer and dryer. Right now we're in the kitchen and the dining nook area. So I want to move on into this living room area, and because it's so close, I want to make sure that the colors look great together. So I selected this Oeco textile fabric, which I think is just gorgeous. From here, I need to make sure that I find a rug that's going to pull this all together. If I don't find a rug that looks really good with all of it, I'll bail on the rug entirely.
We build like a traditional stick home. So you have all your framing members, your floor joists, all the plywood, the felt paper. Now you'll have to use your imagination a little bit, but this will be our kitchen area. Over here is going to be a little breakfast nook. And as you step through here, there'll be a large sliding door into your bedroom and another sliding door into the bathroom. So we're starting to put the exterior on. As you can see, this is a galvanized metal that probably came off of an old roof. Up at the top, we're going to have all of the wood accents. So that'll be a vertical 8-inch barnwood that's going to go all along the top of the building, as well as all the windows will be trimmed and all the corners. So once you add in the wood, it becomes a much warmer look than just the metal. So these are old reclaimed Pella windows. They're crank, very great windows, and they almost wound up in the trash. This is going to have a 6-foot overhang, and so it'll be kind of like a deck area where you can put a chair and tables and still have a covered area to enjoy.
This is a piece that came out of an old commercial warehouse in Galveston. As you can tell, it's really heavy. It's not anything that we've used before, but we really like the piece, and it's a lot of embodied energy, as they say. Embodied energy is the amount of energy that it takes to cut a piece of wood. It's not only the energy that it took to grow that wood, but it's also the manpower that it took, the transportation to get the wood to the job site. And then once it's built and put into a structure, well, it's all one piece. Well, you disassemble it and you can reuse it, repurpose it, well, that's saving that embodied energy. The insulation that we've been provided is shredded denim, and it comes in a bat form. So we'll stick it into the wall, it'll stay, and then we'll put our wall covering or our ceiling covering over it. When we ship, we have to know where we're shipping. We're trying to keep our costs down on this, and as well as we're going to a convention, so we need to be able to fit within their confines, and even getting through their door is pretty difficult. It's the Stapleton Center, and it's 16.5 foot wide. We put a 16-foot wide building through there last time and just scraped the edges. And this one's going to fit perfectly down the road. We're not going to require a lot of escorts, which are people that front and back you when your wide load is going down the highway.
So we're going to ship it all the way to LA, take it to the show, and then there will be a live auction at the show as well as on eBay. Some lucky person will get to own this.
It'd be so cool if we could actually furnish it and create a real home out of it. Is there any way you can do it in 3 weeks? We met the challenge and it was fun and wonderful last year, and decided that we were up for the challenge again this year, and wanted to do it especially this year because